Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. So today we have a battle against Levi, and so you can see their team on the right-hand side there looks to be very powerful. Looking at my team, it is the same one that I've been using the past couple games here. All new Generation 9 Pokemon, of course. Might not mesh the best together, but definitely just want to try and make these guys do something. So I do see a lot of potential, and hopefully we can make something happen. So I think we are in this game. I think we're going to lead with the Tatsugiri, actually. Tatsugiri hasn't had a chance to do much of anything thus far with this team, so I want to give it an opportunity to actually do something. So we'll go ahead and see how that works out. Hopefully well enough. Alright, so looks like he is going to go ahead and lead with the Palafin. So kind of as expected here. Usually you do want to get the 0 to hero activated quickly. So with that thing in, this thing more than likely isn't going to want to stay in on us here. So what do we want to do is the question. I think we're actually just going to go ahead and take this opportunity to set up a nasty plot. I know it didn't work out very well before, but we're going to give it a shot. He's going to go for a flip turn, but little does he know we're actually packing the hidden ability Storm Drain, so that's not going to do anything but give us a special attack increase, and our nasty plot's going to actually give us another +2, so we are sitting at +3 special attack right now on the Tatsugiri, so we are pretty well set up at this point. I don't think he's going to want to stay in, so I think we're just going to go ahead and try to fire off a Surf at whatever he decides to put in here. And indeed, he is going to go for the switch. And what is he going to switch into a +3 Surf here? It's going to be the Flutter Mane. So there it is. Going to go ahead and activate a Booster Energy Photosynthesis speed increase, but at +3, I don't think it's going to appreciate this Surf very well. We actually get a critical hit too. I don't think that mattered at all. This thing is not the most defensive of Pokemon, so either way, going to go ahead and one-shot that Fluttermane, knocking him down to 5, which is a great start to the game for us. So Tatsugiri is putting in some work right now, and that is, of course, what we wanted. So now he's going to go ahead and come in with the Roaring Moon. So he is going to go ahead and activate a Booster Energy as well, Photosynthesis, get him an attack increase there. So unfortunately, I think with how set up we are, I don't really see a reason to switch here. So I'd say we just stay in. Now we could actually Terrastalize right now, changing us into a Ghost type, which would more than likely allow us to survive a Dragon move since we're at full HP. So you know what? Tatsugiri, I think it's time. I think we're going to go ahead and actually give Tatsugiri its time to shine. So we're going to go ahead and Terrastalize into a Ghost type, and we're going to go ahead and fire off a Draco Meteor. So he's actually going to Terrastalize as well, which is interesting. So what type is he going to become? Hopefully not a Fairy type. Indeed, he's going to become a pure Flying type off that. So there's that. That's pretty interesting. As of course, we are going to Terrastalize as well, and we are going to become a pure Ghost type. So, interesting turn of events here. We'll see how it plays out. Hopefully, it benefits us. So he's going to go Dragon Claw, and it is neutral effective. We can survive that just barely in the red. With 19 HP, which is incredible. We go for the Draco Meteor in return, and at +3, that is going to go ahead and one-shot that Roaring Moon, despite the fact that it is no longer a Dragon type, and that is going to knock us down, him down to 4, I should say, as we do get some HP back with the leftovers. So we got him to burn his Terrastalize there, which is incredible. We used ours too, but that's okay because Tatsugiri putting in the work. But now he's going to go ahead and come in with the Chen Pao. Sword of Ruin going to lower our defense, not really going to matter. And so, yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and stay in here and click Surf. No reason to try to switch to save it. He is just going to Sucker Punch, and we can definitely not take that from that range. So that will finish off the Tatsugiri, knocking us down to 5. But that's okay. Tatsugiri finally got its time to shine and put some work in, and that's what we like to see. So I think the best course of action here is actually to go ahead and come in with our Flamigo, because we are in fact choice Scarf, so we know we should be outspeeding this thing. Even with no speed investment, I think we should still be outspeeding this thing. So I think what we're going to do here is we're just going to go ahead and fire off a close combat at this thing. It's probably not anticipating the Scarf, but he actually does outspeed us, even despite the fact that we're Scarf. He outspeeds us anyway. Is he Scarf? No, he can't be, because he went for the Sucker Punch. So I guess he must be max speed investment then, if that's the case. So that's unfortunate. That is going to just one-shot the Flamigo and drop us down to 4. So that definitely didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But, you know, what can you do? Definitely, I was anticipating, I know Chen Pao is fast, but I was anticipating Scarf Flamigo to be able to outspeed it, so unfortunately it didn't. So now we're going to come in with the Reverum, and I think we just have to play it safe here and go for the Iron Head and see what he wants to do. He's just going to go for a Crunch here, which is actually going to take us down below half. We are going to hit the Iron Head in return, and that is going to be enough to one-shot the Chen Pao and knock him down to 3, since it does not have the best defenses, fortunately. And then we are going to get some HP back with the Leftovers. So, yeah, it's too bad that we had to lose the Flamigo there, but it is what it is. So now he's going to go ahead and bring in the Armarouge. So I think we should be outspeeding this thing. However, as well, I don't really want to risk a switch on this thing. So I think the best course of action is just to stay in here and try and get some damage on this thing. So we're just going to go ahead and click Bulldoze. As we do outspeed this thing, we're going to get a Bulldoze. Only takes him down by about a third, but does drop his speed, which is nice. Unfortunately, Bulldoze is just about the best move we get for coverage on Reverum, since it does not have the best of move pools, but he is just going to go for a Flamethrower, finish us off, and knock us down to 3. But that's okay. We do still have a number of options here to deal with this thing. So I think our best option is actually going to be the Chen Pao of our own. So we're going to go ahead and come in with that. And of course we have the Sword of Ruin to lower his defense, which is nice. And so I think we're just going to go ahead. I think we have to Crunch if he stays in to make sure we take this thing out. So that's what we're going to do. As he does stay in, we go for the Crunch, and that will definitely finish off the Armarouge from there. And that will knock him down to 2, which is, of course, great for us. So Chen Pao is a powerhouse. But, yeah, and now ours is putting in some work. So now he's going to go ahead and come in with the Iron Hands. So I'm going to go ahead and activate the Booster Energy Quark Drive to increase his attack. So that's definitely not good news for us. We can definitely not stay in on this thing. The only question is, what can we switch in? So he has the Palafin left, I believe. He has this in the Palafin. So I think our best option here is to go ahead and switch into the Espathra. We are choice Scarf, so Focus Sash, I should say. I don't know what I was thinking, choice Scarf, but we know we're Focus Sash, so we know we can survive anything this thing goes for, and then should be able to outspeed it on the other side. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So there it is, and he's going to go for a Drain Punch, which is going to take us down by about half. So that is going to hurt, but we are going to be able to go ahead and go for a Lumina Crash this time around, so that's what we're going to do. Of course we outspeed, so the Lumina Crash going to knock this thing all the way down to about a quarter, and we do get the Harsh special defense drop, which is nice. He's going to go for a Wild Charge in return. We can definitely not survive that from that range, so that will eliminate the Espathra, knocking him down, or knocking us down to 2 as well. As he takes some recoil damage. So I think we can definitely go ahead and come back in with the Chen Pao at this point. So that's what we're going to do. and of course we have the Sword of Ruin coming back into play. So I think the best course of action here is just to go ahead and go lock ourselves into Sacred Sword here with the Choice Band. That's what we're going to do. Of course we outspeed, and from that range, Sacred Sword is going to finish off the Iron Hands, knocking him down to just one Pokemon. And of course, that last Pokemon is going to be the Palafin, which will now come in with its 0 to Hero activated to transform it into Hero mode. So that is definitely a force to be reckoned with here. We're going to have to hope for the best and just go, I think, for the Choice Band Sacred Sword here. And depending on what kind of set he has, we could be in trouble. But we do outspeed, go for the Choice Band Sacred Sword, knock him all the way down to the red with a critical hit, but he does survive, and he is going to go ahead and take us out with a Wave Crash on the other side. But the recoil damage with that is going to be enough to go ahead and take the Palafin out, and because we still have a Pokemon in the back, that is going to be game. So we are going to get a very close, very tight 1-0 victory over Levi there. Once again, very close, very competitive. Potentially could have swung either way, depending on what kind of moveset he had on the Palafin. So yeah, that was quite the close one there, if I do say so myself. But we were able to pull out the victory, able to get some of these Pokemon to shine, and that is, of course, what we wanted. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.